Well, I think you got to feel good if you're Houston in that scenario. But that's the one weakness in James Harden's game, Ernie. If he doesn't score, he does anything else to really affect the outcome of the game. I mean, so they're going to live and die with him. They bought Chris Paul in there to provide some leadership. But they're going to, as I said before, there's no player in the playoffs got more pressure than James Harden.
He started the night 0 for 7, didn't score till 6 minutes left in the first half. American Express teammates come from the Minnesota side. Jimmy Butler had 28 in Game 3. He's got 10 in this one. Derrick Rose has got 11. Mike D'Antoni was asked about Derrick Rose the other day. He says he's got his juice back. And he is giving them some great minutes, isn't he, Jet?
I mean, the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Now, the ability to play faster, as Charles and myself have been saying for a long time, Shaq, we all been saying playing faster, because when they get play faster, they do have advantages on a lot of areas. So if you look at what they do, I think also getting into the shot clock quicker. So as you watch the play and as it develops, you see Teague is at a pace, freeze it here. He's at a pace to get everybody into their offense a little bit easier. You got Jamal Crawford locked into the corner, got great spacing, so the middle was wide open. So all of a sudden, when he comes off the screen and roll quickly, they don't have time to set up, develop. Chris Paul is too late. Getting over, you get a dunk for Cat, get him going. Again, freeze it again. You see the pace that he brought the ball up with creates the spacing, creates opportunities, and everybody in a rhythm. So as it develops, now Butler can just drive, the help is too late. You get in there, you get an and one. But if you slow it down, that's the problem that they have. But again, freeze it here. Derrick Rose, you talk about the juice. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 Rockets. You got 3 guys back. Who's going to be the first to catch Derrick Rose? Nobody. Because now he's got his juice back and he's getting into the lane. Playing at a better pace are these Minnesota Timberwolves, which creates the space and some winning basketball.
After Game 2, Charles and Shaq, you delivered these heartfelt messages to Karl Anthony Towns about how he should handle his first playoff appearance in his career. Game 3, double-double, 18 and 16. Game 4 tonight, 9 points, 8 rebounds. What are you seeing out of Cat that's different?
He's playing pretty good, but he can do some things better, especially on the post as we roll the tape. Right here, he has to understand, listen, this guy's smaller than me. I want to post up, not outside the box. I want to put my foot right there on the box. And then when you make a move, make a quick, decisive move. If he would have been inside the lane, he could have made a quick move. Right there, he did 4 moves in 1. And right here, this new league, everybody's switching. You got a smaller guy on you. You got to score this 90% of the time. You got a smaller guy on you. Don't be lollygagging around. The next play, he was very aggressive. But again, he's out way too far. He need to get down on the white box. Great move right here. Great strong move. Once he learned those little tendencies, he'll probably be one of the best big men in the league. But you can't let little guys push you out. That's a no-no. You can never let that happen.
And the Houston Rockets, they switch everything. He's going to have a mismatch every single time they run the pick and roll. And he got to be patient. You see now, after he scored a couple times on the pick and roll, this part of his game is going to make him a great player. Now they got to come double. And then that's going to help all those other guys get wide open jump shots. But every time they switch, and I called them dummies the other night, only because they were. Like, if they're going to switch every single time and put a little guy on Karl Anthony Towns, we're going to run the same play every time.
Every time.
I'll run it to death if I'm Tibbs. I'm like, hey, run the pick and roll. Cat gonna have a mismatch on Eric Gordon or Chris Paul or James Harden, and we're gonna get wide open shots all over the place. Or Cat's gonna score every time.
But again, when he rolls, he needs to roll deep. Don't roll outside the box. Roll in the middle of the box. Make the referee call 3 seconds. Defense has farther rotation. Then when you kick it out, they can't rotate to your shoes.
Do you realize we were on TV tonight?
Yeah.
Why don't you have a tie on?
Well, Shaq didn't have a tie on last night.
Oh, snitches get stitches.
His still looks different. I just saw yours because you're next to me. You just look.
We expect a little more from the runner-up of the Black Masters.
That's right.
All we can say. It's too much to ask that you put a tie on.
What is that?
For a little TV show. I don't know.
What is that, a blue jean jacket?
Blue jean.
Yeah, it look like denim.
Back with more on the
Lennon, brother.
American Express halftime report.
I'm going to get you a tie. We don't have a tie.
In just a moment. 1-point game in Minnesota.